So I filmed a video a while ago discussing all of my dividend stock buy orders. When I analyzed all of my buy orders, and there are many of them, I analyzed the average dollar amount of each of them. And what was surprising is on average over my history as a dividend growth investor, most of my buy orders have just been a few $100s at a time. They have averaged a few $100s at a time. And the reason that that is so exciting is, one, it helps me stay in the game because I like to always be buying dividend stocks all the time. And by being able to make smaller buy orders, always keeps me in the game, always keeps my head focused on building up that passive income from dividend paying stocks. But what's also cool about that study, and again, I'll link in the description below to that video, that study, it really proves that dividend investing, quite frankly, is for everyone. Anyone can get started because all you need is a relatively small amount of money to be successful and to get started and to build that momentum. Now, I also did a video, and this is a really old one, so only my old school subscribers will know about this one. I'll link in the description below. But it was about how I saved up a few $100s just in loose change. I just save up my change and I accumulate it. And when it reaches a certain point, I take all of that loose change and I invest it into dividend stocks. And why this concept is so important, quite frankly, is the value, the margin, quite frankly, is often created on the margin. This is funny. This is a quote. This is a business quote from a leader at one of the companies I used to work for. And he always said our margin is made on the margin. And really what that meant was, hey, our bread and butter business, more or less, the revenue that we generate, it's going to cover the costs of just running the business. But all of these ancillary products we sell, all these marginal products we sell, that's where the margin comes in. Because if we can sell those marginal products, we take all of the money that we make from selling them, and its pure margin drops down to the bottom line, to profit. And I manage my personal finances oftentimes the same way. And I think a lot of us do. We've got a job, we've got a main source of income. That income, a lot of it oftentimes goes to paying bills. And so at the end of the day, sometimes there's not a lot of margin left. But what I love about these marginal activities, like saving up coins, is loose change, is it's a great way just to create some extra margin, 100% of which can be used to deploy into the stock market to achieve financial freedom through dividend stocks, or really any other means. If you're just a saver out there just trying to save money, it works too. But I like to invest in dividend stocks because they create passive income for me. They allow me to earn income while I sleep at night. Now, I just did a video. I'll link in the description below to that one. If you hung in there all the way to the end of the video, I had a bonus segment. And one of the bonus segments was, hey, this year, financially, 2019, we've had some unexpected expenses. In fact, I've had to use my emergency fund. There have been some things around the house breaking that need to get fixed. One was the water heater. Two was the heating system, and then 3 is our leaky shower that we're working on right now, trying to figure that one out. These expenses are adding up. I love being a homeowner in the Bay Area, very proud to be one, wouldn't change it, but with home ownership comes a lot of responsibility and oftentimes unexpected expenses. And so the emergency fund really paid off. But what this has also meant for me in 2019 lately is I have not had a ton of capital to invest in the stock market. It's been a slower cycle in deployment of cash. And I guess that is okay. The life cycle of a dividend investor, there's going to be ups and downs. And with me, there's a lot of ups and downs throughout the year. That my income sometimes is seasonal. And so there are going to be seasonal peaks where I have more money to invest in the stock market. But it just so happens right now in March, this isn't really a peak income season for me. And you kind of couple that with the fact that we have a lot of these bills coming in for repairs in the house that I've had to go into my emergency fund for, and quite frankly, use up just a lot of my extra cash that I have coming through on an ordinary basis, means less money to deploy in dividend stocks. And so what am I doing right now? What am I doing right now to make some more margin, so I have margin that will drop to the bottom line that I can invest in dividend stocks? Well, that is what I want to share with you in today's dividend investing video. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll also know I did a video, I'll link in the description below, a while ago, highlighting my favorite financial and dividend YouTube channels and blogs, top 5. Look, I have many that I love, and I need to do another video on this, quite frankly, but one of them was Sugar Mama TV by Hannah Campbell. She really attacks the personal finance side of things, the frugal side of things, saving money. And one of the things that she's doing is called the $1,000 Project. And I am harnessing my own $1,000 project right now. That's what I'm trying to do. I am trying to save $1,000, and I'm trying to do this not through just my job income. Like I said, my job income right now, my emergency fund, that's kind of tapped out with some of these repairs that we're going through. But nonetheless, I don't want to stop deploying money in the market just because of some of those unforeseen events that have come up. In fact, I want to make some extra margin on the margin. I want to find extra scrappy ways to make $1,000. Basically what Hannah does is she wants to save all this money. She breaks it down into $1,000 parcels, saves up $1,000 at a time. Usually she's saving $1,000 through things that are unrelated just to her normal day-to-day. She's perhaps doing some extra consulting, earning some extra money, maybe selling some items on eBay, or finding other clever ways, even picking up loose change, finding very clever ways to save $1,000. That's what I am doing today in today's video. I want to share with all of you how I am going to turn my Burberry and Gucci clothing into, maybe it won't be $1,000, but I'm going to see what I can get out of it, and I'm going to take all of that money and probably deploy it into either, well, actually I know where it's going. It's going to go into PepsiCo. I just want to build up that position. Ticker symbol PEP. In terms of full disclosure, I am long. I own shares of PepsiCo, ticker symbol PEP. Anyways, I did a video on this a while ago. I'll actually share again in the description below a link. I am really enjoying a more frugal lifestyle these days. The shirt I'm wearing right now is from Old Navy. This cabinet behind me is a new cabinet that I built from IKEA, but the Ian of the past was not like this. And so Ian of the past, by the way, was also quite a bit heavier, like 40 plus pounds heavier, when I used to stay up till 3 a.m. every night working a really tough job. And I'm not trying to put down the job, by the way. Everyone has cycles and seasons in their career. But right now I'm down to a size medium, so my size XL clothing, some of that won't fit anymore. But during that period of my life when I was working so hard, I often went for these luxury brands, and I did that because I wanted to look important at work, and also I think I just wanted something really to feel like, hey, I'm working so hard, I should get something for all these sleepless nights. Anyways, fast forward to 2019, and you've got a new Ian, scrappier than ever. I've never been that good at being frugal, always been great at making money and investing, but now I'm really working on my frugalness in 2019. I'm participating in the $1,000 project, but again, if I don't make $1,000 by selling these items that I'm going to share with you in a minute, I'm still going to take what I've got. I imagine it'll be at least a few $100s, and I will buy some PepsiCo, which is awesome because I got to stay in the game. And in the scheme of things, a few $100 in Pepsi is not going to change the world for me, but what it does is it keeps the momentum, because if I keep doing that over and over and over, like Hannah shares on her channel, it adds up to huge things over time, and lots of wealth and prosperity through dividends. So anyways, I wanted to share this. I got a few items here, and what's great about this is these items are just taking up space in my house. I have 2 kids now. Honestly, we have enough space, but we also have a lot of stuff, and so anything I can get rid of, there's a double blessing. I get to help someone else out who can really use these items. Maybe I can make a little bit of money. I'm going to try to sell these on eBay, and I get the clutter out of my house that I literally haven't worn these Gucci shoes in, I would say, oh boy, I don't know if it's been 10 years, but it's probably been, it's a while. These are older Gucci shoes. But anyways, I got these Gucci shoes, and I'll show you. These are some nice kind of Gucci loafers. These are the signature kind of Gucci buckle. So I think someone's going to really enjoy these. I'm going to try to sell them on eBay. Now, the only downside with these Gucci shoes is they are a little bit more worn on the bottom, so we'll see. They might need to be resold, or I think someone would probably be happy with them the way they are. But that being said, I'll probably start with a really low bid on these. But anyways, I got the Gucci shoes, so I'm going to sell those. We'll see. And I want to do something fun. If you have a prediction how much money I'm going to make selling this stuff on eBay, please put it in the comments below. Let's have a fun kind of debate down there. We'll see what's generated out of all this. It's going to be real fun. But I'll probably start those real low, like maybe like $10, $20. I just want to get it out of the house at this point, quite frankly. And I do realize the Gucci shoes are a little bit more worn, but I think they will appeal to people on eBay because they do have the signature Gucci buckle on them. So really cool stuff. Now, what else have I got? I got some Burberry. So I've got a Burberry size large polo shirt here. I think people really like this because it's got the signature kind of Burberry pattern there, that plaid pattern that Burberry is so popular for. So I got that. I'm also going to sell this this Burberry men's shirt. So I think this one will actually do quite well because the whole thing is that signature plaid Burberry. People are buying this stuff on eBay. They generally want to look, you know, wealthy, and they want to look flashy, and they want to have that lifestyle. And I think this really embodies kind of the Burberry brand. And I'll give you guys a tip. I save all the buttons, and so this even says Burberry. It's got some extra buttons. That kind of sweetens the deal so someone knows that, hey, this guy takes good care of his stuff. He's got the buttons, and so I'm excited about that. Hopefully it does well. And then I'll show you, this one I'm really excited about because this takes up a ton of space. Haven't worn it for probably 5 years. And it's a Burberry, again, Burberry. Boy, a lot of Burberry I'm getting rid of here, but it's a vest, and what's cool is it comes with the bag, it comes with the hanger that all say Burberry, and it's literally, I've got the vest, and this vest is reversible, and again, it's got the Burberry pattern, the signature plaid pattern. But what's cool is this one's reversible as well, so it's got the nice, just kind of tan side of it as well. Real heavy down vest, and it's also got a nice hood to it too that snaps on if anyone wants to use that. So anyways, I'm going to try to get rid of this stuff on eBay, clean up the house, participate in the $1,000 project, get my mind off of these expensive home repairs, and focused on generating just a little bit of cash here to keep the momentum going up, keep me focused on buying some more PepsiCo. And there's more where this stuff has come from. That's what's interesting. I got some more designer stuff, but you've seen in my last videos, I've shared it before. Some of the stuff I'm just not ready to part with, to be honest. I just am not quite ready to part with it, but we'll see. I want to see how this goes. I used to have an eBay account. I used to sell some stuff on eBay. My eBay account got unfortunately closed down because it was dormant for so long. I hadn't sold stuff for a while, and they, I guess, purge accounts that are inactive. And so I'm going to have to create a new eBay account. Kind of is frustrating because I'll have zero feedback. I think that might penalize the amount of money I can earn because I'm less trustworthy than my old account that had all the feedback. And so anyways, I'm still going to give it a go. We'll see what happens. But put in the comments below what you think I might earn for these few things. I'd be happy between these items here, these 4 items, maybe earning, you know, $200 to $300. I think that would be a real a win. But whatever I get, it's going to go towards Pepsi. So I'm excited. But I'd be curious, what do you guys do? If you're looking to earn a little extra money, I'd be curious if any of you out there are participating in the $1,000 project like I am. Would be really curious. Share in the comments below. Let's find ways that all of us in the dividend community can be even more frugal. We can earn more margin on the margin to invest in dividend stocks. And just one other reason of this video today is I want you to know that even PPC Ian goes through these cycles, goes through these lulls, if you will. And right now, look, it's a lull. I'm not deploying as much money in the stock market as I was hoping to. All these unexpected expenses, quite frankly, have me a little bit frustrated. Not only frustrated from having to tap into my emergency fund, get it all fixed, but it's also the time, it's the mind share. Having people come to the house, get stuff fixed, it takes a lot of time and energy. But the blessing is once all of this stuff is fixed, I know that it's done right because I will only hire and have stuff done with top quality, and I know that it will last me. And so there's only so many things that can break, and I know that I'm getting them fixed right. But I want you guys to know that, look, I face my own challenges, and this is how I'm dealing with this temporary challenge in finances. And it's not, look, first world problems here, everyone, but the challenge is less money to deploy in dividend stocks. Look, I'm still deploying, but a little less than I would have liked. and I'm making up for it here by going all in on just getting rid of stuff, luxury stuff that I just don't need, I don't wear, never going to wear. I've got some unexpected expenses, but I am not letting them hold me back. I am finding other ways to generate money to keep me focused on the stock market and get capital deployed while decluttering my house, which is really awesome. So before I leave today, in terms of full disclosure, I am long PepsiCo, ticker symbol PEP. I own that one in my stock portfolio. In terms of a friendly disclaimer, today's video is not investment advice. I'm not a licensed investment advisor. Today's video is just for your fun and entertainment. If you're going to go out and invest money in the stock market or anywhere else, please consult a licensed financial advisor first. Literally, just sharing my journey here on YouTube for fun and entertainment. Please share in the comments below how do you make money on the margin? Do you have any scrappy ways that you earn a little extra money where you can save all of it and deploy it into dividend stocks? Let's share with the community. 23,000 dividend investors strong. I will see you in the next dividend investing video.